Wow. What I saw on television today is the most embarrassing performance by any politician in the history of this country. I guarantee you it was. And that's saying something because Donald Trump's been around for 10 years and he's done some fucked up shit. But this instance, this was truly fucked up. He was having a meeting with President Zelensky. He had like a press conference in the Oval Office. Now, Donald Trump up to this point has been saying that, Zelensky's coming in, we're signing a deal, we're getting the rare earth minerals, and everything will be good, and the war will be stopped, and all of that. Donald Trump kept shoving that down our throat, down the press's throat, and tried to shove it down Zelensky's throat. Now, when this meeting started, it was all nicey nice. Zelensky was thanking Donald Trump. Trump was saying, oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And everything was good. Up until the point when somebody asked a very pointed question. They said, how does this ensure the future security of Ukraine? And Donald Trump didn't know how to answer that because he plans to give Ukraine nothing in return for what he's getting from Ukraine. That's how Donald Trump does deals. And he said, well, I'm not even worried about security at this point. We can't have security until we get the deal done. So what he's basically saying is, let's get the deal done, and then we'll tell you what we're going to do for you. Well, Zelensky's not a dumb motherfucker like Donald Trump. He's not going to fucking do that. And Zelensky kind of pushed back on some of these things. And then it broke down because Donald Trump threw a little fucking childish tantrum. He was triggered. And he was basically saying, you're disrespectful. You don't appreciate what we've done for you. Well, he's got a war to fight and the future to be concerned about. Donald Trump doesn't pay his bills. Zelensky wasn't required to pay the bills after America gave him this money anyway. He's worried about tomorrow. Donald Trump's worried about making a buck. And the most ridiculous thing, J.D. Vance sticks his stupid face in and says that Zelensky should be more appreciative. Oh, that's rich because J.D. Vance, while he was a senator, voted against helping Ukraine. So fuck you, J.D. But then it breaks down even further. Donald Trump can see he's not going to get what he wants. He's not going to be able to bully Zelensky. He's not going to be able to take whatever he wants and give nothing in return. Zelensky's not going to do that. So Donald Trump does get triggered. You're disrespectful. You don't appreciate anything. And then he said this. He said, you don't hold any cards. With us, you hold cards. But if you don't do this deal, we're out. Wow. Somebody should talk to Donnie Trump about diplomacy and about having a meeting like this is one thing, but doing it in public on national television, you stupid motherfucker. You exposed who you are. You're a pawn for Putin. You're trying to take advantage of Zelensky, and you showed everybody in the world that you're fucking doing it. I've told you this before, Donald Trump is going to crash himself, and this may be the beginning of doing it because he's exposed what he's trying to pull off on this deal. He's helping Putin, and he's trying to jam it down Zelensky's throat. I'll guarantee you Zelensky doesn't sign this deal without some guarantees, and I'll guarantee you this, Donald Trump ain't going to give any guarantees. And even if he does give guarantees, we know Donald Trump is a deadbeat motherfucker. Donald said this was going to be a done deal. I don't think it's a done deal. And I think Zelensky would be crazy to sign a deal with Donald Trump.